Hey guys, so I got a big old chunk of honkin' hunk of Flint River Coastal Plains Chert from Jeff Head. Well, no, this ain't from Jeff. It probably originally is from Jeff Head, but I got it from flintnappingsupplies.com. They were set up at Flint Ridge, and I bought this one and another big one I'm having out of Happensack slab right now. The other one, but this one here, I was going to try maybe do another Danish dagger with it, but I think I'm just going to try to make a big old blade out of it. Just a bi-pointed blade. I haven't really ever made any big blades like that, so that's the plan. So I'll just start bifacing this thing and see how it goes, I reckon. I'm trying to upload my part 2 to the corner tang video I just did last night, and it's like 54 minutes long, and I've been trying to upload it all day, and finally I just gave up on it and stopped the upload. I'll try it again later on tonight, I guess. But I'll show you all the corner tang. It turned out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Nice and thin. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'll try to upload that again this evening. Maybe overnight it'll upload. It's like anything over about 45 minutes, man. It takes forever. It gets almost uploaded to like 96% and just stops. Anyhow, I think I'll start with my solid copper. Try to get a few flakes, get it going anyway. So in this case, I'm not too worried about spalls. I'll probably get a few, obviously, big enough for arrowheads, but I just want to get this cortex off here. Maybe get this side flattened out. I need to skin this side and see what shape the flint's in, and I need to actually take a peek at each side. So I got a feeling this is going to be better material than this, because you can see where that coral looks like heads of coral were growing up off the top of this or something. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think. I've had some other pieces that has this black cortex and it's got these fossilized things in it. This looks like heads of coral, I guess, off the reef. Man, it's loud. So this video here probably end up being in parts too. Man, that's sharp. See, maybe I ought to stick with this lead filled. most of that out of there. Might as well go ahead and get it now, because if not, I'll be fighting it later. I might biface this thing and heat treat it. Give it a light heat treat too. It's not releasing. I think it's got a knot in it right here. That knot can just stay there for now. I don't want to take any more here, because I'll turn it over and bring it back this way to get a flake. There we go. So I got an invite to go back down with my buddy Seth and maybe get some more material, maybe some Horse Creek and Buffalo River. So I was thinking I was gonna have to wait till next year to get any more of that stuff, but I think he's got a spot we can get in without bothering anybody deer hunting or anything. So keep your eyes open, peeled for some Horse Creek in the next couple weeks. If everything goes to plan. And who knows what else I'll come back with. You know, down there with Seth running around, you might come back with all kind of different material. Maybe a couple artifacts to boot. That'd be nice. Got it. Gotcha. Alright, so our tip's thinning down pretty good. I think I need to work on this base down here. I need to remove some material down right off here. This is because this is lower in here, so unless I want something with a bend in it, I got to take this down. And I can take some off up here too. That'll help kind of split the difference. So maybe I'll try to do that first. I haven't worked too many big long pieces like this. Oh, come on, Brad. You can do better than that. See, I'll just take a short one here, and I'll use this platform to come back, try to get rid of this stuff. If you back your abrader up with your copper billet, it gives it a lot more mass when you're abrading. You can really move the edge like that. It adds weight to the abrader. Try to give us some surface support, hit on this flat to convex edge surface here, and get a flake to go real deep and run up in here. Perfect. I don't know if I could sneak another one through this stuff or not. Probably not. I'll have to come from this side. Got a concavity there, so I need to take that edge in. Get rid of some of that. Hit high enough to undercut it. This stuff looks bad in there, but it's actually not. It's a little drier, but it flakes through it pretty good. Prepare this platform a little bit better. I'm just going to kind of swing and pray for that one. It worked. Okay, now I've got these big torquey angles and twists and stuff going on with this thing, but that's actually working to my advantage right now because it's giving me access to different surfaces, you know, because those edges are turned really drastically. I'm like right at the limit of this bopper's capabilities. That was a good one. So it looks like this might go all the way through there, so I'll have to, looks like it's a little better material towards this side. I try to pay attention to all these things, you know, when you're especially working with something like this, where it's got a bunch of different materials in it. I'd like to heat treat it, but I know if I do, I'll end up breaking it when it gets thin. So I'd probably be better off to try to chip it raw. Come on. pretty ugly. Pretty ugly. Yeah, that wasn't gonna fly there. I'll have to probably shorten this thing up a little bit and get past that. Man, come on, do it. You can do it. This thing is giving me a hard time. Should have did that to begin with. Boy, oh boy, that thing goes in there and spreads out. Holy guacamole. Let me go ahead and raise this edge up, try to get rid of the rest of the cortex here. Getting set up to try to come back and get rid of some of this. Got most of it. I'm creating these big contours, so that'll help me thinning as I move forward, because there'll be areas of raised mass. I can leave them now and come back for them later, or I can go ahead and take those flakes now. I need to bring this down a little bit, looks like. I can just get through the chalky stuff. I'm not worried about this. I didn't trust that edge with that pocket of chalk in there for a platform. Drop that down a little bit, try to get one coming back. Probably be smarter to start back here and work into that mass. There we go. That one made it through. I'm not talking a whole lot. Sorry, I'm kind of concentrating on this thing. I'm afraid if I lose focus, I'll break it. Let's see. Where we at on time? 26 minutes. I'll probably just take a few more flakes and then we'll do a part 1 on this one. I need to walk away from this thing and come back to it with fresh eyes. I don't know if you guys do that. Sometimes it really seems to help me. Even if you just stop napping for like 5 minutes and start doing something else and then pick it back up. It's like, oh, okay. It's like you look at it with a whole new perspective. It's easy to get kind of honed into that thinning process and just keep going and end up with a mess. Well, this edge is dropped down. I'm going to go ahead and try to get a few flakes across here. See if I can work into the step fracture maybe. That'll set me up to get this a little bit better. Man, come on, baby. Okay, I think that'll do it for now. Leave it right there, and then I'll come back to it. Film a part 2. Alright, guys, that's a whopper there. Dang near as long as my arm. Alright, guys, see you on the next one.